For a minute. I don't know if he's still in here. I know he has his big
Tank on here.
Yeah, Tank. Tank. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know if he's still on here.
When Light Skin posted those messages about me sparring, I'm really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what? No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like, bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm gonna be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm gonna make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you, little dude, little dwarf, oopa loopa.
Imagine a former mentor stepping in to back the fighter he now trains. That's the unexpected situation unfolding in one of boxing's biggest stories this year. Floyd Mayweather, the undefeated icon and former mentor of Gervonta "Tank" Davis, has reportedly urged Tank to reconsider his upcoming showdown with rising contender Keyshawn Davis. But why is Floyd involving himself? The surprising part is that Mayweather has been working with Keyshawn in training, and something he witnessed inside the gym appears to have raised serious concerns.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would not Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that he got the power, he got the skill and ability, he's patient, you know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Tells him to go fight from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
This goes far beyond a routine matchup between two fighters. At its core, the story involves trust, broken loyalties, and the rise of a new contender developing under Mayweather's direction. Meanwhile, Tank now finds himself facing the very fighter connected to Floyd's current camp. With both sides heading toward a collision, the tension surrounding this matchup is only getting greater.
You know, you stole the show. You know, I know it's, you know, you're the main event. You're supposed to, but you delivered.
Right.
And you, after it, said, you know, knock, knock, Tank.
Yeah.
I'm knocking on the door. You came over here, said light skin. A lot of fight fans like when people call out and do things like that.
But only person that don't like it is him. He's kind of weird. But now he got no choice but to fight me. The fans want him to fight me. After what I just did tonight against a guy that's bigger than him, come on now. If I touch him, what's gonna happen? Talk about that. Everybody want to talk about, oh, Keyshawn, what if he touch you? What if I touch him? Yeah, okay.
Keyshawn Davis has been turning heads since his amateur career, when he captured an Olympic silver medal. After moving into professional boxing, he brought the same confidence and technical ability that quickly set him apart. Fast, precise, and dangerous, Davis possesses the qualities of a fighter who can continue making his mark as he rises through the rankings.
You are good. You are real good. But there's levels to this game, Keyshawn.
Okay, we gonna talk about levels. Okay, just know it's levels.
You're talented, Keyshawn, no doubt about that. But boxing has different tiers, and there's still a higher level you have to reach. Keep that in mind. There are levels to this sport.
Now I got the chance to be around Floyd Mayweather. He be calling me now, he be texting me now. His whole last camp, I was in Floyd's gym. He closing down the gym for me. I'm working pads with him. He working pads with me and my brother Kelvin. Me and Kelvin sparring in front of Floyd. Like, he coaching us. Like, now it's like, damn, Shakur, Terrence, and Floyd now. So, man, I honestly think that's God. Like, if you really look at it, what professional fighters out here just have a strong circle as strong as like ours? Like, you got the best prospect. You got Shakur, then you got Terrence Crawford. And then outside of our circle, we got Floyd Mayweather also tapping in with us. You know what I mean? Like, our circle is really crazy. It's really crazy, and it shows to where when we fight, It's always our opponents. It's never a close fight, even with Terrence. It's never a close fight.
His momentum increased dramatically after he began working alongside Floyd Mayweather. And realistically, being coached by a fighter like Floyd goes far beyond drills and pad work. It means absorbing the mindset, tactical approach, and confidence that helped define Mayweather's career, while learning what it takes to carry that same championship mentality. Not long ago, training footage surfaced online that gave fans a closer look at Keyshawn working with Floyd Mayweather. What stood out immediately was the level of his performance. His movement was extremely quick, his combinations came together with precision, and he was difficult to catch cleanly. The footage suggested that he was developing into a serious contender within his weight class, with the potential to create problems for even the biggest names, including Tank. That brings us to Floyd Money Mayweather. For years, Floyd has played an important role in Tank's development, helping guide him as his career took off, and he established an unbeaten record. However, Mayweather has always operated according to his own methods, and recently, the relationship between him and Tank has become increasingly complicated.
That's how he feels. If he's upset with me over me being good to him, over me helping him, he can be upset.
I mean,
I'm not mad at him though.
Right.
He's entitled to be upset.
Mm-hmm.
After watching the footage of Keyshawn sessions, Floyd apparently took the situation seriously rather than simply brushing it off. Reports suggest that he contacted members of Tank's camp and delivered a direct message: stay away from this matchup. According to the claims, what Floyd witnessed during training convinced him that Keyshawn was improving at a much faster rate than expected. From that perspective, he reportedly believes Tank could be stepping into a very dangerous situation if the fight happens.
He come up with, he can't do all them shenanigans and all that he be doing with other people. He can't do that to me.
But I'm just saying, Key, listen.
The key point is that Floyd has a deeper understanding of Keyshawn than most people do. He has worked closely with him, helped develop his abilities, and personally watched the changes in his game over time.
Though that Keyshawn Davis is ready to step into the ring with one of those guys and fight for a world title?
Truth be told, Brian, I literally just got off the phone. I just hung up the phone with Shakur saying I gotta do an interview with you. And I'm like, cool, what you think? Like, because I'm a person that...
When Floyd describes Keyshawn as a serious danger, those words carry weight. Telling Tank specifically to stay away would mean far more than an ordinary caution. Floyd has been part of Tank's journey from the early stages of his career, so a message like that would reflect how seriously he views Keyshawn's development.
A kid came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, you'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter.
To understand why Floyd is caught up in this situation, it helps to look back at the history between him and Gervonta Davis. Their relationship became strained after Tank chose to separate himself from Mayweather Promotions in pursuit of greater independence. Floyd has never been known for taking departures from his inner circle lightly, and that split created a lasting tension between the two.
As the time come, gotta ask you this, has the time come for Tank Davis to take control of his own career and leave Mayweather Promotions?
It don't necessarily have to be leave Mayweather Promotions. It's about just becoming that man, handle your own, responsibility, your own priorities. So I feel as though it's my career, so I feel as though I need to be the one to control my career. You know what I mean? So, and it's time. You know what I mean? Everybody don't need to, have them training wheels on them forever. You know what I mean? It's time to, ride their own bike without training.
The aftermath was far from peaceful. Since then, their relationship has been marked by indirect criticism, pointed remarks, and an unmistakable level of friction between the two.
My thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I...
Floyd working closely with Keyshawn, a fighter who could potentially challenge Tank's position, can easily be viewed as something deeper than business. It may come across as Floyd making his stance clear. Once you leave his side, you could end up facing him from the opposite corner. Tank is well aware of that tension, but he has never been someone who willingly steps away from a challenge, especially when his name and reputation are at stake. Let's be honest, Gervonta Davis has never been known for backing away simply because someone tells him to be cautious. If anything, Floyd's warning could motivate Tank even more to show that the doubts are misplaced. Throughout his career, Tank has embraced the role of proving critics wrong and defeating opponents who believe they can compete with him.
Floyd left Bob Arum. It's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just going to say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his own.
Walking away from this matchup could come at a serious cost to Tank's reputation. And he understands that. Fans would likely continue bringing it up, while his rivals could use the decision as an opportunity to question his courage. For Tank, facing Keyshawn represents more than another opponent. It could be a chance to remind everyone, including Floyd, that he remains the leading force.
Set you off that you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
this
it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come.
The danger here cannot be overlooked. Keyshawn is developing beyond the level of an ordinary challenger, and having Floyd in his corner only adds to the attention surrounding his progress. If Tank fails to take him seriously, he could find himself facing one of the most difficult tests of his career.
I want to fight him, bro, because he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes shit look good. He makes shit look better than what it is.
The training clip at the center of this entire situation deserves a closer look. Keyshawn was working with a capable sparring partner, yet he appeared to dictate the action from start to finish. His movement was particularly impressive, constantly creating angles while keeping himself outside of danger. When he attacked, his shots were accurate and carried real force, suggesting that he was using the session to demonstrate what he could do rather than simply get through a few rounds. This matchup represents more than a contest between two boxers. It also brings together questions of legacy, mentorship, and the shifting relationships within boxing. For Floyd, it could serve as another opportunity to demonstrate his ability to recognize and develop elite talent. For Tank, the fight offers a chance to reinforce his status as one of the sport's biggest stars.
Davis. Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer. George was a puncher. Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in. Yeah, he fights to the level of competition. He was doing that a lot. And he got to be careful of that. 2 fights ago, he was really doing that. You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good fighter.
And for Keyshawn, this is the fight that could change everything.
I'm not chasing UT or Fimo. Who else? I'm not trying to...
For Keyshawn, however, this could be the opportunity that completely transforms his career. He has made it clear that he is not simply looking for matchups with names like Teofimo Lopez or other familiar contenders. Defeating Tank would instantly elevate Keyshawn into a much higher tier of the sport and could put him on the quickest path toward becoming a major boxing star. At the same time, the challenge comes with enormous danger. Tank is an elite opponent, and Floyd's support alone will not be enough. Keyshawn would have to deliver the best performance of his career to pull off such a major upset.
Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there, isn't it?
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there we go right here.
The situation has now become much more personal for Gervonta "Tank" Davis, and there is a specific reason for that. Keyshawn Davis went beyond ordinary pre-fight trash talk by making remarks involving Tank's family, including his mother and brother. While fighters regularly exchange insults before a bout, involving relatives takes the conflict to another level. Those comments reportedly struck a much deeper nerve with Tank, making the rivalry even more heated.
A world title, but also we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3, but a world title definitely gonna be next 2025. We got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
Davis, Tank's brother, was among the first to respond after Keyshawn Davis made comments about the Davis family. Here's what he had to say about the situation.
An opportunity. I mean, Tank has been tweeting about him today.
What did Tank say?
I mean, you want me to verbatim? I mean, I can give the clean version.
Let me know, because I don't be on Twitter, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, all right, so this is pretty much, stop eating, do that, this little N fighting on Friday night. He's not even worth mentioning. And Buddy's a B, code B, tell him to do something.
I ain't gonna lie. Tank gonna say what he gonna say. You know what I'm saying? It's just trash talk, for real. Tank know what's up with Keyshawn. They done sparred, you know what I'm saying? They done sparred plenty of times. So it's like, I don't really know, but I'm gonna just leave that as that, you know what I'm saying? But Keyshawn gonna go ahead and punish this guy on Friday, you know what I'm saying? Then whatever Tank come across, we gonna punish him too, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the same shit.
These two fighters have gone from sharing sparring sessions to openly challenging one another for an actual fight. It's a remarkable change considering there was a time when Keyshawn spoke highly of Tank. Now their relationship has reached a completely different point.
To work with Gervonta out here, what was that experience like? Anything you can share?
The experience was great, and what's crazy about that is this time around, it was like, all right, we older now. There's more skills involved. It's like, all right, now let's see how it's gonna go this time. And when I got in the ring, I'm not gonna lie, he surprised me with how much defense he really had. You know, of course, I was looking out for the power of, like, off the rip. I was looking out for his power. But when I started, like, when I was attacking and trying to set stuff up, like, he got, like, good upper body movement, and he got some good legs when he used them. So he surprised me with his defense. But it was a very technical fight. Technical sparring match. And I definitely learned that, like I said, his defense. Like, I definitely learned that he got some great defense. And it's not really easy to hit this guy. And I had to work to get to him. But overall, it was great sparring, and we respected it.
At this point, the matchup remains in place. Tank has given no indication that he plans to step away, while Keyshawn is preparing for what could be the biggest test he has faced so far. With so much at stake, the existing tension between Floyd and Tank only makes the situation more complicated.
I don't need you, bro. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm going to make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you. Little dude, little dwarf, Oopa Loopa.
More and more people are now backing Keyshawn, believing he has what it takes to shock the boxing world by defeating Gervonta Tank Davis.
What's your thoughts on that type of performance as a rising star in boxing?
Where you at, Tank? Where you at? Where you at, Tank? That's what was my thoughts. I mean, the call out too after the performance. Come on, man. Look, man. Keyshawn showed. Look, this is what I've been waiting on from Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn has been kind of hot and cold. He finally put it together, man. He got his mental right. His team is right. His skill is on fire, on point, man. And he did it under these circumstances and this pressure. Behind this crowd, man, that dude is a star, bro. Seriously, man. All that weight on his back, bro, he put it down. He was even dealing with his brothers, man. His brothers, his sisters singing the national anthem. It was a family affair, bro.
He said his sister had a car crash too prior to today too.
Fire, man. Newborn child as well, man, and he was able to manage all of this.
That brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed the content, support the channel by hitting the like button, subscribing, and turning on notifications so you can stay updated on future uploads. We'd also love to hear your thoughts, so drop your opinion in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.